Hey guys, what's going on? Yehuda here. Just want to go ahead and share a walkthrough of a campaign that we are running for a client. Their goal is to be hiring more driven people who are looking to get into the life insurance industry, people who have tried online things before, they've seen the TikTok, all those ads, and, for all these different ways to make money online, they're like, no, I'm looking for something legit, something real. So I'm going to show that. Then I'm going to show the results of a campaign that we've done as well for another client who, you know, also we've done this for, but he wanted licensed agents who were making at minimum, $3,000 a month. I'm going to show you the results we had for that just to kind of give you an idea of the types of campaigns that we run and what we're capable of. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now. All right, here we go. So this is a campaign, for a client of ours. He's young, he's 25, and he's making $30,000 a month as an agent, and he's looking for more people who want to get into the industry who he can coach and get them up to his levels. Obviously, he doesn't want anyone, just he doesn't want people who are looking for just a regular couple $100 a month. He's looking for people who are all in. So these are some of the ads that we've created, and we're in the process of creating a bunch more as well. So we created something for him called the Breakthrough Academy. Ideally, right? The idea is we're going to teach people how to break through to the next level in their life. So we created a video here of a guy, who's on a jet ski with his girlfriend, clearly enjoying life, talking about, hey, let's break through to the next level. Don't buy from the TikTok grifter. Then we have a bunch of different text. Of course, all these ads are structured based upon the level of awareness. So when you see MOF, that means middle of funnel. That means the person is aware that, hey, there's something better out there. They're just not sure what it is, right? So sick of the TikTok grift selling you a lie to escape the 9 to 5. Join a legit industry, life insurance, right? This is the better that you aren't aware of. Regulated, over 150 years old, and the unsexy path to freedom. We're making it clear, this isn't easy. This isn't, you know, that sexy, glamorous driving a Lambo. Right? In 6 months from now, you can be traveling the world and growing a real income. Join now. Or boss makes a dollar, I make a dime. Nah, forget that. Join life insurance, real income, real industry, real freedom. I make a dollar, boss makes a dime. Recession proof, income, whatever you want. Join now. Again, we're not making income claims. We're just telling people the way it is. Right? Then, so all different types. Then epic life, bottom of funnel, right? The video is somebody just having an epic life because they went all in on insurance and now they're able to make money from wherever they want. Again, different kinds of texts. Life insurance sales, nah, I can't, right? That's what you said when you first learned about it. Life insurance, who wants to sell life insurance? But what if you can? You could do it, and you can build the life you deserve at the same time. Like, what do you have to lose? A 9 to 5 job that you hate anyway? Click the link. It's free to learn. Do it, right? So all these different types of stuff. Then we also had different personas. Corporate sales, where you know different, somebody who's in corporate sales and they're not interested in constant, they don't want to. They don't want to be in corporate sales, but they don't know what else to do. And we're going over different scenarios. It probably happens every day. Hey man, did you CC me on that email? Right? You know that question, one that your boss is too lazy to check his inbox. So you're chasing a prospect who's ghosting you while your sales manager, he's like, hey, just circling back, what's going on with the deal? And you deserve better, but you don't know where else to go. What, you're just gonna go to another, Fortune 500 company and do sales there? So it turns out there's a way most people your age, because again, this ad is speaking to 21 to 28-year-olds. Turns out there's a way most people your age never considered. It pays big. Life insurance sales, legit, regulated. You learn when you're ready. Because again, this is top of funnel. This is somebody who doesn't even, they don't like where they're at, but they don't even know that there's a better path. So all these ads are all like that. Then we have, middle of funnel, corporate sales middle of funnel, where the creative is, a conversation between two friends. One was in corporate sales, one is still in corporate sales, and one's like, dude, I'm sick of corporate sales. And he's like, bro, I'm crushing it selling life insurance. Come join us. And we talk out to their pain points. Corporate makes you celebrate closing a $100,000 deal. You get 1% commission, and then your boss goes to Cabo, right? You're the one who's driving all the revenue, and they're taking most of the money. What if we flip that? What if you learned life insurance sales, and you kept most of the money? Or, hey man, hit quota? No, nobody did because they kept raising quota. Okay. Then we have corporate sales bottom of funnel, where we have a video of a guy he's leaving for the last time, and now he's living a life of freedom. He's getting texts of his life insurance commissions hitting, right? Now this is bottom of funnel where the person knows there's a better way. They may be like, hey, maybe life insurance is the better way. Now we're driving that home even more. We have, the idea of that dumb fratty guy who somehow he's crushing life, and nobody knows how. Turns out we're saying it's because he's selling life insurance, right? Like, why is the dumb guy in the crew making all the money, yet somehow he's always around to hang out, right? Middle of the day, he's like, hey guys, let's go for brunch, yet somehow he's crushing and making a ton of money. No, it's not because he bought some TikTok course. It's because he's selling life insurance. He worked hard and found a winning path. So these are a large variety of ads, all speaking to a large variety of different personas. And then from there, they go ahead and they click on the link and it takes them to this website where we make it very clear it's for guys in their 20s who refuse to settle for ordinary. We don't want that guy who's happy at his 9 to 5. If you're happy at 9 to 5, stay there. But if you're somebody who wants more out of life, then this is for you. It's the only program for those who are sick of door-to-door sales, corporate sales, or a 9 to 5 but still want true freedom while making $10,000 plus per month. Because you know, and I know, if you're willing to work hard, you can quite legitimately make $10,000 per month selling life insurance. Quite legitimately. Then we will teach you how to make $10,000 per month from anywhere in the world selling life insurance for free. Okay? Again, the reason why it's free and we're not selling course is because of overrides. You know how that works, right? And all you need is a license in your resident state, and then a Wi-Fi connection, and you can literally be on a beach in Thailand selling a policy. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection. No more TikTok grift or paying coaches just to make them richer. This is a common pain point for people in their 20s where they see on Instagram, TikTok, these TikTok coaches who are like, buy my course, I'll teach you, right? All that does is it makes the course owner richer. It doesn't, most 99.9% of people fail with that. It's not a realistic way. And that's a pain point that a lot of these people have. So we're talking about that. Join us and build true freedom. Join the Breakthrough Academy, learn how to sell life insurance, and build true freedom. Because again, if you're young, you want to travel the world while making money, like I said, all you need is a Wi-Fi connection for free. And again, we want to reinforce that this is free. Then we have a video. I recorded it. Normally we have the client record it, where we talk about the life insurance industry, the pros, the cons, the possibilities, right? Then apply to join today. We'll take you down to the quiz. We'll get to that in a second. Then, again, most young people, they feel like they were lied to, right? Because you were lied to about success and you deserve better. And they do deserve better. They told you, you get the degree, get the job, the benefits, and you'll be good, right? Life will be fine. But most people, young people, are living paycheck to paycheck. But here you are working harder than ever, watching your bank account barely move. Or maybe, you've chased that TikTok dream, crypto, drop shipping, whatever is being promoted on TikTok, and it led nowhere. And most young people feel that. So we're calling out their pains directly. They don't need hype. They need something real. A skill, a system, a career where effort actually builds freedom. Because that's all they want. They want, if I put in the work, I want to get paid for the work that I'm doing. And that's what the Breakthrough Academy gives you. Now we're talking about why life insurance. And we go over some of how it actually works. Like how life insurance can actually pay you. And the way the industry works. Again, it's not get rich quick. It's get rich for real. Then we go over some of the results that, these young people joined my client's agency, and these are the incomes that they're doing. And we want to make it and we want to make it clear. Results are based on individual effort and commitment. We want to say this is not another course. It's a path. And here's what they can learn. And it's 100% free to join. Now we have the quiz. And yeah, we customize the quiz. We customize all this stuff for every client. We customize the funnel, the offer, everything, all the ads. Now I'm about to show you, for example, now let me pull up the client's account and I can show you some of the leads that we've gotten. Oh, let me show you actually the cost before we do that. So if we actually go here, as you can see for this campaign, we've spent $51 so far, and we've gotten 5 people filling out the ad. Okay? Which is absolutely amazing. That's about, what's the math on that? That's $10 per person filling that out. And these are qualified people. If they don't meet certain qualifications, they get disqualified. Right? Our click-through rate, now that doesn't look very high. These numbers don't really matter, but these are considered very, very good numbers. Okay? Right? See, our first attempt at the ad was $157 per website schedule, and we only got 2 website schedules, which is horrendous. We went back to the drawing board and we redid the ads, that and the funnels. That's our thing. We don't just set it up and forget it like a lot of these other recruitment and marketing agencies do. No, we look at numbers and we always adjust based on that. So imagine you were getting, now this is, I want to be honest, this is very low cost. Our typical cost, especially for licensed and producing agents, is typically $20 to $30 per lead. And I'll show you that in a second. So again, these results are phenomenal. Now let me show you another client who is going after licensed and producing agents. Okay, so I'm going to show you his funnel. Okay, this client, they run a multi 7-figure agency or a 7-figure agency in the IUL space. And they wanted more agents to join their agency, but they didn't want agents who, as a lot of you know, there's a lot of agents who just don't do anything. You know, they come in, their time sucks, effort sucks, and they don't actually write any business. And it's like, I don't want that. So we're like, okay, we created this concept called the IUL Bootcamp, where we go ahead and we teach agents how to properly structure and sell IULs, because that's a big problem in the industry, as I'm sure you know. Many IULs are not structured properly. So we went ahead and made a big claim. This Hall of Fame agency owner helps final expense and mortgage protection agents master IULs without chargeback or burnout. Because we're going after mortgage protection and at final expense agents, and especially among final expense agents, chargebacks are a massive pain. So we made a big promise. We're going to show you how to master IULs without chargebacks or burnout. Two things that they want. They want to learn how to master IULs, and they're sick of chargebacks. Then, join the IUL Bootcamp, the #1 platform to write IULs that pay 5 times the commission. Again, if you're a final expense agent, you're selling a policy for $600 commission, you sell an IUL policy for $3,000 commission, it's night and day. Again, big promise. Join this agency to escape the final expense rat race and enter the high profit world of IULs. Okay. Then again, we have the VSL, then more, rewarding them for being here. Making them feel good. Whether you're a new agent or a seasoned one, I respect you. Being on this page shows you're smart, you want to up your game and start writing IULs and escape from the ups and downs of final expense and mortgage protection. And that's something smart-minded agents do. We want to reinforce them, like, hey, awesome for being here, right? Now, secure your spot and join the IUL Bootcamp agency today, only taking 10 new agents. So you want to have that scarcity element. Then, of course, yes, I want to write IULs. Okay. Then we have another disclaimer. Then we have some testimonials. Then here's what you get when joining the IUL Bootcamp. The foundation, the system, the scales. We want to let them know this is exactly how we're going to help you. All right. Now, who is it for? It's for agents who are consistently making money selling final expense, but you're sick of chargebacks and small commissions. Or you're writing IULs already, but no system exists to accelerate your production to the maximum level and you want to go all in on IULs. Which one of these sounds like you? Again, direct call outs. Then, again, more. By joining our team in our bootcamp, here's what you get. Boom, 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 different points. Then, here's what you can expect before and after. And then we have his story. This picture's quite big, but obviously it's more optimized for mobile. Then we have his story of how he got into IULs. Makes him relatable. Then from there, you click yes, I want to write IULs, and we have the quiz. And I'll show you. Hey guys, I apologize. Originally, I wanted to show you the actual amount of leads and all that stuff, the types of info that they were filling out, but then I realized I'm brand new to the software that I'm using to record this. I don't know how to blur things out just yet. So I'm just actually going to walk you through the quiz instead. And I'll let you know beforehand that we're getting him on average, 50, 60 leads per month of people who really, really meet his quality. And I'll show you the questions that we ask in a second. And from there, he gets to pick who he wants to bring on board, since as you saw when they're going through it, it's clear they got to join our team in order to get access to all this. So they know. So at that point, he gets to just really pick who he wants to join his team. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So the previous one, I put in my name and my email. I blanked that out because my emails were popping. I skipped that step because my emails were all popping up. I don't want to just leave all my emails out there. All right, so we have how long we've been an agent for. If they do less than a year, automatically DQ'd. He didn't want anyone who's less than a year. Automatically DQ'd, like disqualified. So 3 to 5 years. And what types of products do you mostly sell? Great. Find out. Term, whatever it is. Then what's been your average monthly production? Again, if it's less than 3K, automatic disqualification. Automatic, like, hey, sorry, we can't help you. Then between 3 to 5K, 5K, 8K plus. Then what are you hoping to learn from in the IUL bootcamp? Blah, blah, blah. Then we ask them for their phone number. So yeah, that's pretty much how we qualify. Again, like we're getting 50 to 60 leads per month for this guy. And yeah, he's not talking to anyone making less than 3K a month who doesn't have at least 1 year plus of experience in the industry. So at this point, he can take his pick and just grow his agency by leaps and bounds, knowing people coming in are already producing and ready to grow. So if you have any questions, or if there's something you want to learn more about, how we can do this for you, please, click the booking link in the description below, and then yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we can help you grow as well. Talk to you soon.